Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your source for Second Amendment news. I am Jared, your host. I guess you can call me a host. And thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button if you like the fastest news on the Second Amendment, whether it's good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, no matter where it happens in this country, because sooner or later I'll be reporting on something in your state. With that said, let's go down to Florida. And Florida has this little thing called a constitutional amendment initiative that's taking place right now. It's on the deck for 2020, and everybody across the nation should be paying attention to it. What do I mean? Stick by and check it out. So since the Florida Parkland shooting that happened about a year and a half ago, Florida's once very friendly gun laws have been under attack. So much so that the Giffords group, Gabby Giffords and her gun control and disarmament organization, she has given Florida the title of the most improved state on their annual gun rights scorecard by each state. Florida was an F according to them, which would probably make it an A by everybody else's scorecard. But they were raised from an F to a C+ in 2018 alone. Now, if you've been here for a while, you might recall that late November in 2018, I did a video telling you that there was a group out of Miami called Ban Assault Weapons Now. BAWN is their little acronym. And they were pushing for this initiative to get a constitutional amendment out for the vote in 2020 that would ban assault weapons in Florida. But the definition, if you read it, is what is concerning. It will basically ban any semi-automatic rifle or shotgun that has the capability of accepting more than 10 rounds in any type of feeding device, to include a detachable or a permanently fixed magazine. That would be just about every semi-automatic rifle and shotgun out there. AKs, ARs, anything you could possibly think of that's commonly owned would fall under this, as long as it's magazine fed or has the capability of some type of feeding device that will allow more than 10 rounds. Now, I'll have links below and above to the videos I did last year about it, but some good news has come out, and that is in the form of the Florida Attorney General, whose name is Ashley Moody. So Ms. Moody, she has gone in front of the Florida Supreme Court, the state Supreme Court, and she did this last Friday, asking them to block this initiative for the main reason that it is very misleading as written. Now, in the notice she filed with the court, which I'll have linked below if you want to read that yourself, and I'm going to quote to get this right. She said that the proposal as worded would ban, quote, the possession of virtually every semi-automatic long gun. To be included on the ballot, the sprawling practical effect must be revealed in the ballot language, meaning they're trying to pull the wool over everybody's eyes and they're hiding what they're really trying to do. And in order to be on the ballot, they have to be transparent. Democrats, transparent. Now, AG Moody also said that a provision that would grandfather existing owners was very misleading as well, because it left out the fact that they would require owners to register their firearms. And they would have to do that within a year to follow the new law, if it were to pass. She also called the amendment language, quote, deficient, and said it would mislead voters. Which is everything that the gun grabbers try to do, is to just fool the sheep into following their agenda. Now, of course, the anti-gun armies are fighting back, saying that, AG Moody's worried about her A rating with the NRA. Those NRA ratings don't mean jack. I did a video a while ago just showing how those ratings really don't match up. What they're saying as an A rating isn't necessarily how the person votes. So, good news out of Florida is that your Attorney General is stepping up for you to help stop this. The bad news is they already have 99,000 certified signatures to move this initiative into the official stage where it has to be picked up and at least looked at legally. So, it is in motion. Now, according to the state of Florida, in order for this ballot initiative to be certified for the 2020 ballot, they have to have 766,200 valid signatures, and that deadline is February 1st, 2020. And it seems like they're using the most recent shooting at the Garlic Festival to help fuel that signature drive right now. So if you live in Florida, you need to take heed, you need to be aware and pay attention to what's going on, because there is a big movement to get a constitutional amendment to strip your constitutional rights. Did you ever think you'd see the day? If you do live in Florida, you need to reach out to the Attorney General and voice your support. I'll have ways to do that down in the description below to make it easy for you. But you need to pass this along, because chances are you watching this might not know you know somebody in Florida, but you thumbs upping the video and passing it along, forwarding it in different areas, it will eventually get back to people in Florida who might not know this information. So it is key for all of us who love the Second Amendment to be pulling in the same direction. And you could help do that by just subscribing to the channel and telling your friends about it. Because the Second Amendment news will be here way before it is anywhere in the mainstream media, if it ever gets there at all. I appreciate all of your time and all of your support. Until we see each other again, this is Jared from Guns and Gadgets. Be safe, stay vigilant, and carry your weapon. Take care, everybody.